When we talk about prehistoric times, we are reminded of dinosaurs. But in those days, there lived a much more dangerous, more ferocious, more fearsome creature than the dinosaurs. But not on the ground, but also in the deep waters. He was called the King of the Seas. The name of this king is Megalodon. One of the largest creatures in history to live in water was the Megalodon shark. The shark that had a physique twice the size of the T-Rex. When he opened his mouth, a car could easily have entered him. Megalodon could swallow 5 humans at the same time like 5 delicious candies. Good news for all the humans in the world. This damn thing is extinct. Although some believe that Megalodons still exist and live in the Mariana Trench. We've been reading stories about Megalodon on the internet for years. Some people say we've seen it. Others sketched a scary, photoshopped picture of this shark. Some say we've seen Megalodon with our own eyes. Many locals say that Megalodon lives in the Mariana Trench, but we can't go there because the water pressure is so high that it's not possible for humans to enter it for the time being. Unlike people, scientists believe this is a lie and there is no Megalodon in the Marianas. They say if there was such a big shark out there, we would have noticed. If there really were Megalodon in the world's oceans, there would have been a photo or video of it, because it is so big you can't stop seeing it. Scientists believe that if Megalodon still existed, it wouldn't stay in the Mariana Trench for that long because Megalodon didn't like cold water. And in the Mariana Trench, the colder the water gets, colder and colder. The other thing is that if this creature existed, it would have left traces of itself, either the carcasses of the animals it had hunted, or at least the bones of its body would have to be discovered. The only thing archaeologists found of the creature are its teeth. Of course, they have found a lot of these teeth, because shark teeth are recycled. They throw away the old tooth and grow a new tooth. Unlike humans, which only do this once, sharks throw away one of their teeth every 2 weeks. If we want to talk about Megalodon shark teeth, we can write a detailed book, but there are a few interesting things to know about the fact that there are, on average, 3,000 teeth in the shark's mouth. Humans have 1 row of teeth, but sharks have 5 rows in a row. Each day, hundreds of these 3,000 teeth are removed and replaced accordingly. Scientists say that every shark changes an average of 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. The lifespan of a shark, as you know, is between 20 and 30 years. So we found out why Megalodon teeth are abundant everywhere. Because Megalodon was also a shark. A giant shark, of course. Not much has been found of Megalodon except for its teeth. For this reason, there is no more detailed information about this fearsome animal. But these same teeth prove that a very large shark lived in the waters. Physiologists believe Megalodon was born within Earth waters for the first time 16 million years ago. That is, one of the creatures that arose after the dinosaurs. The length of the Megalodon was 14-20 meters. Therefore, to feed his stomach, he would attack other large creatures. Whales, for instance, weren't safe from him. Dolphins were like a light snack for Megalodon. Of course, this sea giant should be given the right, because the creature weighs between 13 and 30 tons. He had to fit himself in whatever way he could. But don't think it is the greatest blue creature in history, because the largest blue creature, it still exists. The blue whale with its blue body still lives in open water. The blue whale weighs 173 tons and measures 30 meters long, making the blue whale the largest creature in the history of the planet. Now back to the lovely Megalodon and, of course, some nervousness. Megalodon is said to have disappeared 2 million years ago. That is, it went extinct. But as much as scientists search to figure out why this predator is extinct, they can't find a reason. But one theory says that over a period of history, there was a shortage of food in the sea. The reason is unclear, but there was a time when whales and dolphins weren't near Megalodon, and Megalodon would go hungry because it couldn't get fed up with small fish. They say that the reason why Megalodon food became scarce was that, at the time in history, the Earth was getting colder and dolphins and whales moved to areas with colder waters. But Megalodon, with its physique, didn't tolerate cold water and could not hunt its own prey. Gradually, conditions changed such that only smaller fish remained, and Megalodon remained hungry. So far, we've gotten to know this scary creature completely. But the question that comes to most of you is, what would have happened if Megalodon hadn't gone extinct and now existed in the oceans? What could it do to humans? I will tell you the answers to all of these questions below. But before that, please like this video and leave a comment and also subscribe to Dark Fact channel. Let's move on the video. The way Megalodon went extinct may not matter to many people, but if it still existed, our oceans would no longer be the way they are today. They say Megalodon needed 1,100 kilos of food a day. Well, imagine such a creature roaming the oceans and all the fish with some meat to their trunk being eaten by Megalodon. There were no fish left for fishing vessels to catch, and besides being unable to fish, these ships posed another danger to them. If they caught a fish and wanted to pull up the fishing net, they would be attacked by a Megalodon as they pulled up, because right now, killer whales are attacking fishing vessels while pulling fish up to catch the fish. Of course, the killer whale doesn't reach fishing vessels, but Megalodon can easily devour all fish and even the ship itself. That means he could have left a crane that was pulling the fish up along with the ship. If Megalodon existed, we have to say goodbye to all the coasts of the oceans because Megalodon would come close to the shore for humans to hunt. Also, for giving birth to her baby, Megalodon came to very shallow waters and shallow beaches. With warm weather would have been a suitable recreation place for Megalodons. The natural history of the planet is also very interesting. What creatures came and went? If we want to talk about any of them, it will take hours. We will continue on this path and we will go to the giant beasts of history. Do you ready to go for Mosasaurus in the upcoming video? A creature much scarier than Megalodon. Please write me your opinion.